Alright guys, welcome to another video. This is D1NZ BAYPARK day one. It is the Thursday bump in, and tonight we do have a practice session going on, so should be good, should be fun. I'm excited to get the old 32 out. As you guys know, or if you don't know, unfortunately the 180 couldn't be finished in time, so we're going to be in the 32 again for this round. You know, we are definitely by a long margin the lowest power car here, most basic car, but I reckon I have what it takes to make this thing work and be able to get it potentially on the podium, especially if this stuff keeps up. This stuff, I don't know, wet, dry, it doesn't really matter. I enjoy both, but wet will be a little bit easier on the gearbox and standard rear end, standard RB25 box as well. So we'll just push hard and send the living shit out of that poor little R32. Look at the driver's lounge. The only thing we don't have is the stripper pole up yet.
We don't, but we're working on some more lights here.
So we've got more cute lights.
I'm slowly getting
Me and James might get a bit excited while we're getting changed, ready to race.
You do like this trick.
Yeah. So where is the stripper pole? Did it make the trip?
Yeah, surely did. Yeah,
Did it? Right. So we do have the stripper pole in that box there. It just hasn't been set up there. Look, oh, dancing pole. Sorry.
It's not a safe place
So-
to put it in there.
No, that's not a safe place at all. But here maybe.
There's nothing safe about us.
Oh look, circle, ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready to go. So we'll have to move the tire machine and that. So
The original plan was to make a full-on bench and then have party lights and have it mounted somewhere down the
there's
back.
still time. Maybe not this round, but there's time.
Oh,
There's still a stripper
we've still got a couple of hours.
There still is one.
You don't practice for another, what, hour?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's the story? What's happening?
Oh, just monitoring, just sit.
Yeah, it's wet.
Yeah, it's a
You
little
don't have to
bit
lick
wet.
your finger for water. It's wet.
Where's Ben coming?
All right, let's go and have a look at the track. All right, walking out onto the course now, guys. There's lots of mud, ready for the off-road course. And yeah, it is definitely very, very muddy. Well, not muddy, it's muddy over there. The course itself is actually really dry. So we'll go for a walk around, see what she looks like. This is like the runner. I think the start line is maybe there-ish. And then we hook it down here into this first wall.
This is actually the first time that they've dug all this out and put the mud back there.
Yeah, it actually looks way better, doesn't
It
it?
does.
But when they poured the concrete, they didn't put a edge on it. Would have been nice. Bloody bit rough, tell ya.
Oh, there goes a drill bit.
Huh?
A drill bit.
Another drill bit.
Another one?
Oh.
No? Yes?
No, it's
That's
some
fun.
part, but we are going for a walk around the course, check it out, see if there's anything of note. It's always kind of smart to do if you get the chance. It will be interesting with the shadows already over that side of the track. It's quite likely that that'll stay wet and this bit will be dry. Will make for some interesting times. If you've seen the footage from here back in the past, Jake Jones did a pretty mad wall ride, went about 4 feet in the air off of this wall, so it does get quite interesting. I think this line here on the run up, the lead car is not allowed to cross. Lead car has to stay that side of the line, and they don't want a flick in, they want sort of a handbrake or a clutch kick straight ahead initiation, so that'll be kind of interesting as well. Not really a lot different to the past, but one of the more interesting things about this layout that nobody can see on TV or anything, I think it's going to be kind of hard to pick up on my camera, is the fact that the course is banked but then it flattens off. That's one of the hardest things to manage when you drive this course, because if you end up off of this top bit and you end up down in the bank bit, you obviously end up with a lot more speed, if anything too much speed, in the chase position and push up really hard on the lead car. So that's something that really has to be thought about and taken into account. They also want us 10 centimeters off the wall. This event, not resting on the wall. Kind of fun to rest on the wall here, but at the same time, judges don't necessarily want that. So we'll again, we'll manage that as it comes. You can see the course here. Don't know if you're going to see it, but you see it's flat and then it drops off, and that's where you have that issue as a chase car. David, you been graffitiing, mate?
What?
Sorry, show us your fingers. You got a spray can, mate?
That wasn't
Spray
me.
can on your fingers.
None, brother.
Fucking I saw him, I bet you're... They use the quality stuff too. Come on, D1NZ. Fiddly bits? Seriously.
Fitty buck. Oh no, it's fitty. It's fiddly.
Yeah.
That sounds real sexual.
They're like $2 fitty for a can.
I've got a blue one.
No wonder it's coming off.
Alright. Got some more, got black.
Just add in your little at underneath there. Alright, so we've gone and inspected the layout for the most part. I did drive this course in 2020, just before the vid kicked in. So it won't be my first time here. If we go out for practice while it's still wet, which is more than likely, we're definitely going to be a new challenge there. But it's probably going to be wet for the comp, so we need that wet practice. All right, everybody else is starting to roll in now. We are getting some more prep done on the R32. We've just inspecting the... Put that through there again.
Bit of a... That's how you adjust it.
That's where there shouldn't be a hole in a coilover. So big issues last round with wheels fouling the coilovers. We have found some smaller wheels that we have in the trailer. We're just basically trying to make this thing work again. This could have been one of the things that was causing the thing to crab walk a bit last round, which I wasn't feeling that fun with. Yeah, is that meant to move that much?
I don't think it is. What the hell?
I don't know why it all moves like that. Yeah, I don't know. It all looks... It's all meant. It's fine, guys.
See the other side?
Pardon?
What's the other side?
I don't know. Probably just as bad. It's all good.
Holy shit.
That side hole as well.
No hole. It's getting there.
Not yet.
But
It's close to a hole.
see, this doesn't move, eh?
Oh, really?
No movement.
There might be something wrong with the other side.
Well, to be fair, this car never got touched. It stayed in the trailer the whole 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no, it got taken out. It got taken out so you unload tyres and stuff and then put back in.
Again, we are working on the car at the track. We
Perfect.
are super prepared.
Perfect.
No, it's fully prepped.
Yeah.
We spent all week.
Well, we did all the prep at the last round, but we're still prepping. So,
Yeah, I don't know if it's meant to do that, eh? But
should be right. We'll, yeah. Is there something loose at the top there? We might need the top. Yeah.
didn't we take it last time?
It's only got better.
You don't need to check the cars now.
It's only got better.
I must say, it was bloody impressive to watch it the last round. Drove the absolute shit out
James,
of
have you got logbooks, bro, for...
We don't need in this round.
No, yeah, we do.
it. They need signing every...
That side was loose. Alright, so just going ahead and doing some maintenance on the car. But one of the things I wanted to address was, not often, you know what I mean, like 95% of people are positive, but then there's a handful that are like negative about you know, the car and the team and whatever. And I think I probably need to just, like, you know, explain. Like, James is a buddy of mine, for one, and his team and everything. Like, we have a sick car there for me to use. We've just had some really bad luck, you know, stretching rod bolts on the dyno, and honest, the way things are these days, and V8s aren't a very popular car in New Zealand, so having rods just on the shelf here isn't a thing. So everything has to be ordered in, and you know, we just couldn't get the car I'm meant to be driving going in time. And this R32, it's literally I drive this 32 or I just go sink beers while I watch. So, you know, we've done what we can just to make this 32 go, and as much as it's been like a bit of a shit fight to make it work, it's either this or nothing, and this was never meant to be here as a competition car. So that's something I just wanted to raise, as well as the fact that we've got these new Shibby hoodies in stock now, guys. Shibby, and we got the Luke Fink one, the new designs in New Zealand. If you're not going to be here at D1NZ this weekend, they're going to be available online from Monday, so definitely jump on there if there's any left. and get yourself some, because they're limited quantity. We're not doing them again. Get some. This side's done.
What's going on here, dude?
Well, the wheel was rubbed through the strut and worried that if he gets a tap or hits the wall or something, it's just going to fold out. You turn her up a bit, mate.
So Ben has gone ahead and welded up our coilover, which is good. It's a bit hot. Oh, it's good now. So now I have to attempt to do this without burning myself, which is going to be all kinds of fun. I've done some we're actually raising the car a little bit as well. I've gone ahead and done some pretty precision measurements. I need to go up I think, oh, what finger was it? I think it was a finger. Maybe that finger? I can't remember, my fingers. It was one of the main fingers. Oh, that's very hot. Do not touch that. So yeah, the idea is basically raise the front a little bit because she was a bit nose down. Stop the wheel from fouling on stuff. We're going down to a smaller front wheel now, which should hopefully help with the whole coilover being hit thing. Tightened up a bunch of stuff. The sun's coming out. We don't know for how long. There we go. Look, finger's width. I reckon that's pretty spot on. Oh, one more spin, one more. Because passenger side, so it doesn't have a big fat Fink in it. So, oh, hot things. Oh fuck, it's hot. Bit of a knocky. Gonna be good as gold. Lock up that.
You gotta be careful because your tread's still wet.
Oh, you painted it? Sweet.
No, that's bead sealing. So yeah.
Oh, okay. That's so we can still get a what is it called? A roadie or whatever you have here?
Warren Fitness, yeah, it's still 1.5 mil. I don't see any cords there. No, we good.
So you volunteer?
Yeah, we're miles off, bro.
Are we actually? Nah, but you gotta put load on it.
I am fucking putting load.
No, when the car's on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking Sylvia.
It's good.
Oh, here we go.
All right, let's do a tow and go.
Oh, did you paint that?
Someone did.
Jeez.
Don't worry about that.
There's one way to fix it.
You want to do it on the ground or up?
All right, so essentially what we're trying to do is we want to get back to a nicer amount of tow out, but we also don't want to tow in so much that the wheels hit the coilover. So we're playing a bit of a balancing game at the moment. We may need to still run spacers on the front, but we're going to just play it how it is for now and see where we can get it to.
Bro, we got miles of room.
Yeah, we'll definitely tow in more on this side if anything. All right, boys, first practice. Let's do this. Hopefully the car's all good. Fingers are crossed. Phew. Alright, I'd like to thank GoPro for the greatest batteries known to man on the new GoPro 10. went to film that run, and unfortunately, my GoPro went flat as soon as I took off. However, the car ran really well. All the adjustments we made to the front end were bloody perfect. If it's wet, I've got my gearing pretty much spot on. If it's dry, we're not in trouble, but we need to try and find another diff. We have found a 3.5. We're going to try and look out for a 3.7, I think, just to get a bit more wheel speed if it's dry. It's only if it's dry it's going to be a drama. In the wet, the way the car is set up now, it's going to be really fast, nice and drivable, and yeah, I think we'll put up a pretty bloody good fight. The front end is better than it's ever felt in that car. Everything feels as good as it's going to get, I reckon. So yeah, like I said, we do have a 3.5 if we need it for the dry, but I think we will be better with a 3.7 or maybe even a 3.9. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, for now, we're going to go out, see how everybody else is going, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that the car's working. I don't feel like I need any other practice between now and tomorrow. My biggest critic is here. How did you think the run looked?
Go get him.
Yeah, good.
Good?
Yeah, it's
Wet?
yeah. It's weird. It's wet, still clayey. I
don't feel like the track's dirty.
You don't?
No, it's just on the tighter hairpin, there's a lot of rubber still down, so that's slippery. But other than that, it feels good.
And I was also watching through the camera, and it was focusing, because it's speedway, so it's got like the speedway fencing. It was focusing on the fencing when Luke was down in the keyhole. So I spent a lot of his run tapping the screen to try and get it to focus on the car, so I didn't actually see a lot of the run.
All I hear is excuses.
But overall, we're happy. We're just gonna give James some pointers now and get him up onto the wall, because right now he's down on the lower apron. And with this course, like I said, it has banked and then it's flat on top. His last session he went out then, he was on the bank bit. We really need to get him up on top and close to the wall, and we'll be minty. Ben has joined us.
We are, made it.
Oh, is this car going to be too loud? Well, James went out then, did a pretty good job. I'm actually proud of him. Getting better on the wall. Just need a bit more commitment from him. Just letting the boys down. I'm proud. He's doing well. He's doing well.
I should be able to take it.
Did you forget to tighten up the wheel drain? Oh my God.
So tail light and side skirt change.
Treating it like a 32.
What else can you say when you crash off?
You're hard on the gear, mate. That's meant to be the tractor, not the other. This is the digger, all right?
What was the first
This is not the digger.
thing you done there?
What's that?
What did you say? You're like,
It's not a tractor.
Like the wind blew you off the track.
Overall, successful practice. Oh. Oh.